Brother Johnny was in his room, busy with his phone, when the door suddenly opened and his sister Liana entered. He greeted her with a good evening and asked why she was there. Liana explained that their father was sleeping in her room and that he snored a lot, making it impossible for her to rest. She also mentioned that she had an exam the next day and asked if she could sleep in Johnny's room for one night. She said she just wanted a proper night's sleep so she could perform well in her exam the next day. Johny, however, refused and told her no. Curious, she asked why he wouldn't let her stay. She tried to convince him by saying she would lie quietly in the corner and wouldn't disturb him at all. Johny still insisted that it was a bad idea and that she shouldn't sleep there. He told her to go back and sleep in her own room, assuring her that it would be fine. Liana argued that she wouldn't be able to sleep there anyway and came up with a new idea. She offered to scrub the floors for an entire month if he allowed her to stay. Amused, Johny asked if she was serious. She nodded and added that she would also wash the dishes for a whole week as part of the deal. Johny laughed and said that it sounded like fun. Liana went even further, promising that she would protect him from their mother if he ever got in trouble. Finding the offer tempting, Johny finally agreed and said she could sleep there for the night, but only for that one night. Liana happily accepted, saying okay, and lay down on the other side of the bed. She wished him good night, to which he responded, and soon they both drifted off to sleep, with Liana commenting on how warm his room felt. The next morning, when Johny woke up, he saw Liana stretching and moving her fingers. Curious, he asked what she was doing. She explained nervously that she was trying to strengthen her finger muscles because she was feeling anxious before her exam. She said she hadn't studied much and that doing this helped her calm down and think faster. It was something she had started doing recently before exams. Johny told her it didn't seem like a good idea, but she insisted that it worked for her and helped her focus better. He pointed out that she could have done that in her own room, but she reminded him that since she had slept in his room, she was doing it there instead. She then apologized for her behavior. Johny smiled and said that it reminded him of the previous night, when the situation had been quite the opposite. Liana laughed and said that it was their little secret, which Johny agreed to keep. And she promised she wouldn't. Then, noticing her nervousness, Johny said that since it was already morning, he too was feeling a bit stressed and could use her help to relax. He suggested that she help him in return for the favor he had done by letting her stay the night. Liana agreed. Subscribe for part 2.